Hello everybody and welcome back to this Minecraft 1.18 survival let's play, and welcome back to our home here in Llama Valley. My name is Kmbles and this is the very second episode I've ever done, so it's the first time I've made a second episode. Last episode we built this cute little starter house here in what we're calling Llama Valley, and between episodes I've spent a little bit of time building a path between the house and the nearby village. This tree? It spawned from a sapling. Totally looks custom, I know. I just put down some coarse dirt and some berries. I think I'll have to come back a bit later and put in a few more trees and bone meal up the grass to give it a bit more life. All these lanterns ate up all our bloody iron, so now we're really low. Here's just some oak logs on the side here, which I think look pretty neat. A daywalker. Oh, can we dispatch him? Oh, cool! Some leather boots. This is a bit too lucky. Okay, come with me. I've got something to show you. And here we are, just at the top of the mountain in an unexplored villager house, which seems like the perfect place to show off something that I recently learnt. So, just comparing the textures here of these different snow blocks, it's a little bit hard to tell which ones are safe to stand on and which ones you sink right into. But if you just hit F3 on your keyboard, you can see right there on the right, it says that this is snow block or snow_block. They're the safe ones. But this one over here, you'll see it says powder snow. That's the one you've got to be careful of. But with other boots, you're able to walk right on top. Light as a rabbit. Yes, I am. It's a super useful trick. But something I wish we knew about last episode. But I guess it's never too late to learn. There's a kitty up here. Oh, you poor thing. You must be so cold. Please just survive a little bit longer till we can find some fish and bring you home. As we snatch up all these crops that, for some reason, the villagers have been ignoring, let's go over today's plan. So far, we've just been living off stolen food from villagers, which isn't too sustainable or kind. So I want to spend a little bit of time today planting all of our crops and settling into this area. Getting a renewable source of crops is going to be super important to starting up villager trading. And my aim for this valley is to turn it into a bit of a farming outpost anyway. For early game at least, I think that'll be our best source of emeralds. And we're going to finish today's episode by building a big barn, so stick around for that. Those paying close attention will probably have noticed that I didn't actually kill any friendly mobs last episode. This wasn't quite on purpose, but it got me thinking that maybe we should just turn this let's play into like a pacifist playthrough of sorts, where the only things that I can kill are hostile mobs. Now, obviously a pacifist playthrough comes with a huge range of challenges, such as where are we going to find all that much needed leather for enchanting? But I've got a few plans that we can probably discuss next episode. For now though, I think it's time to head on back down into the mines to find some diamonds. I have no idea how many pickaxes will be enough, as deep slate is quite tough. Maybe just one more. Okay, I lied. Maybe one more. Okay, we're ready to go now. Let's do it. Do you ever sometimes have that feeling like you're being watched? No? Is that just me? It's crazy how abundant all this dripstone is now. I mean, it was so hard to come by in 1.17. We're definitely going to have to set up a lava farm soon. Always happy for a little bit of gold. It's utterly useless for tools, but piglins love it. What the hell are these things? Do they hurt? Oh my god, they're so cute. I'm sorry, little buds. So, my favourite thing to do is basically getting skellies to turn on each other. Yeah, just like this. Which one's gonna win? Yeah, there you go. Oh my god, imagine if we could tame these guys like you can dogs. That'd be so cool. If that's not a mod yet, it should be. So I stumbled across my first mine shaft, but I don't think we're going to explore it today. Today we really need to stay focused on diamonds. We'll have to come back next time. All these caves are just so amazing. Even if I would rather they were lush caves. I'll just quickly grab those coordinates and maybe we'll find a nice place to build. What the hell, spider? Was that spider poisoned? How does that even work? Okay, I got 3 of them into it now. Oh, what an epic battle. No, don't face me. Oh, well done, my friend. Here's your reward. Modern community? Skeleton pets. I'm just saying. Just gonna grab up our first lapis. And another first. Some redstone. Very nice. We finally stumbled across some diamonds. That took longer than expected. I'll just quickly dig around the diamonds first. I would hate for them to fall into lava. 3 whole diamonds. That's enough for our first pickaxe. Here we are down at Y -59, and I'm just going to start on our diamond strip mine by digging this 2x1 tunnel. Or is it a 1x2 tunnel? However you say it, it's a tunnel. Now, I heard this was the best place to look for diamonds over on Izuma's channel. I think we can probably take him at his word, as that guy seems to know all things Minecraft. And just as I'm speaking, we've had a little bit of success. Although it looks like it might just be the one. Let's dig it out and keep going. Okay, so we're yet to have any more luck, but I'm just going to go back down the tunnel digging these little looky holes every 3 or 4 blocks on both sides. What the hell, Minecraft? You're trying to scare me. Way too deep for a thunderstorm. Okay, we've come across our second diamond on the strip mine. This wasn't as productive as just exploring the caves, but I'm thinking in the long term it's probably a bit of a better strategy, so I'm going to stick with it. You'll come in with me. Okay, I think I've had enough of it for now, so we'll just leave these deep slate here and run back home. Right, so if I'm careful here, I might be able to get this skeleton to kill a damn creeper. If it would just aim properly. I have to give up. This is becoming just way too dangerous. Stupid jerk. Really wish I'd brought some ladders. That would have been an idea. Har? What the hell? You guys are so noisy. How did you get down here? It looks like this strategy also works on these stupid villagers, which is handy, as if I kill the leader myself, I'll get a curse. Leave me alone. Oh no, I've had enough violence for one day, thank you. I made it back in one piece. We'll get started on some gold smelting. Now, I reckon this is going to be our treasure barrel. You'll notice I've got a phantom membrane there. Don't ask. It was a trek getting back home. We just want 3 of these diamonds for now, and we can make our first diamond pickaxe. And with that, there it is. In all its glory. With that little bit of cave-in out of the way, I'd say now is the perfect time to throw down our crops. You might recall in the previous episode, I said I'd like to establish purpose-built villages, or civilizations perhaps, which would specialise in the various village job classes. That way, we're forced out into the world in order to gather the blocks that we need and to make all the trades. And this gives us a great opportunity to build in a variety of biomes and to see all the crazy new Minecraft generation. Here in Llama Valley, I feel it's probably the perfect zone to set up a little farming outpost where the local villagers will grow all the crops in the game. I'll help get them started. Soon, we'll be able to expand on all these crops and hopefully fill up this entire valley with fields. The base crops like wheat and carrots will help us heaps in early farmer trading, but later it'll be pumpkins and melons that'll be our greatest source of profits, which we'll eventually automate. With all our seeds planted, I think we've made a pretty good start. To bring more life to this valley, a little later in this episode, I'll build a really large barn. Well, large by my own standards at least. We'll settle some sheep in there too, and have a great early game source of wool. Before that, adventure. Our most prized possession can stay safely here. we'll make ourselves a little red bed and be sure to map out the whole area. I think this is how you zoom the map out, but we'll just do it a few times to be safe. Any serious adventurer needs to have themselves a trusty steed. We already have a name tag. Behave. We already have a name tag for this guy, although I don't know why I brought it because we can't give it to him yet. Okay, only a minute into our journey and already a forest fire. I'm not sure how the fire mechanics work here, but I suspect that it just keeps burning so long as there's wood for fuel, right? Maybe I should just get out of here so those chunks can unload. Do you guys know how serious this is? Already a second forest fire. It's not going to keep burning, is it? One day in and we've only uncovered a tiny portion of the map. But I'm not going to turn around until we reach the top of it. It was inevitable that we would eventually find a river. I'm just going to quickly jump in and get my feet wet to grab some of that clay. I want to make clay pots to decorate around the house. So far the terrain all pretty much looks the same. We haven't even come across like a jungle or a temple. I know you can get terracotta from Badlands, so I'm really on the lookout for one of those too. Look at that weird chain that just extends all the way to the surface. And here we are at the very top of the map, but so far no real surprises. We've got a little village over there in the distance, but we're just going to leave it for now since it's outside of the map boundary. Oh my god, look at that beautiful cliff edge. It's actually a flower biome here, that's pretty cool. We'll def have to come back to build a flower farm here later. I'll just grab these coordinates. It should be fun setting up one of those crazy flower contraptions you see. This is such a cute little village, although it doesn't stand up to Llama Valley. Still so unlucky with these chests, but I can at least take those emeralds. Okay, I found a house that's living dangerously close to this little dark patch. Okay, we totally just saved that guy's life, but he's acting like we killed his best friend. Unless we can find a better spot, I think we could probably build like a university or something here for the librarians. Our first ocean, we're the destroyed nether portal, which is pretty cool. Got no real interest in exploring an ocean today though, so I think we'll probably just come back in a boat some other time and fill in the rest of this map. Looky, I found a lush cave in this giant crater. This is so exciting. It looks like maybe an asteroid or something had struck here many years ago. It's pretty gorge. I've got my water bucket in hand, so we're going to head down there and try and find an axolotl, I reckon. Before I jump in, I just want to build somewhere safe for my donkey so it doesn't wander off. Stay safe, no-name donkey. Be back soon, yeah? Alright, this is our first lush cave. How exciting. I wish it had spawned a bit closer to home, but that's not that far, I guess. I'll just quickly grab up some moss and azalea. Another geode, nice. Maybe we could somehow connect this cave to the dripstone cave back home, like with an underground rail network or something. Just imagine how beautiful this lush vegetation is going to be for decoration. Excuse me, bro, I'm trying to think. I can already see something like a tower with moss and glowberries and amethyst. Yeah, I think that'll have like a real magical vibe for enchanting maybe. God, everything in this game wants to kill you. It's not easy. Whatever this thing's called, I want it. Gonna have to Tarzan this jump. Pretty graceful. I want heaps of these glowberries. They're such a cool source of light. Oh, them and candles. Definitely get a mix. A quick little detour as I just wanted to show off that amethyst geode from earlier with some shaders on. Oh, I love how this stuff sounds when I walk on it. Now, anyone knows that the real prize of a lush cave is the axolotls, but I haven't had any luck finding any yet. I've searched a bunch of these ponds, but then I remembered that you can just turn on subtitles in the accessibility settings. I don't know, is that cheating? Either way, I'm not leaving till I find one. Okay, after a small time searching, we're in luck. I'm not the best at following these directions, but I think we just follow those arrows. It's not down there. think I can hear it. Is it what's making those bubbles? Hey, there it is! We found it finally. And it's a pink one too. I'm not sure that matters. That... Well, we didn't go through all that to go home empty-handed. So we're gonna have to come back. Oh no, we spawned at spawn! In the rain, with no items. Back to square one. I don't know where the coordinates of home is. All our friends are still here. The first donkey's there. Don't laugh at me. Okay, after a little break, I went and checked the coordinates of where the lush cave was, and it's over in this direction apparently. So here we go. I think the miserable pouring rain made me forget that we're not in a big rush actually to head back there. Since we're so many chunks away, my items aren't going to despawn. So I just need to take my time, stock up on some items, stop depleting my hunger. We managed to find our way back to this cliffside village near the lush caves, where I remember I had left some hay bales, so thank God we can grab them now. With a full supply of bread and some wooden tools, I think we can finally jump back safely in and try and grab those items before they despawn. To be honest, this whole thing has been really tiring and I just want to get home. And big surprise is the first guy we see is another bloody creeper. Obviously not the same one that did us in, that guy's long gone. I don't know why I'm going to risk this, but I feel like I'm a pro. Okay. I have to see my items, but I also hear a bunch of sounds. Leave me alone, please. I don't want to be here. Just go. Fight each other. Oh. Oh my god, I bet you thought I was dead. I thought I was dead too. I think that's everything. I lost my helmet. Who cares? I can't leave without revenge. I'm too petty. Thank you, friend. I'll miss you guys. Donkey, you waited for me. You really are man's best friend. By this part of the playthrough, I had been playing for hours and I was exhausted, but I still had to get home to build that barn. That is an epic mushroom. I didn't know they grew that big. Probably come back and get some more later to plant around the house. I guess we were too far out for our crops to grow. But thankfully we're about to spend a bit of time in this area. I'm just going to park the donkey in the driveway. Oh, first we'll jump on and take all this loot that he's holding and store it somewhere safe in the house. I was just out collecting some wood and I stumbled across 3 creepers having a party. But before we head in there, I learnt my lesson from last time. Set your spawn before you do anything too dangerous. There's the third one. I was wondering where he went. Oh, he helped open the door for us. Maybe damaged a skeleton or two. Oh, here we are, my favourite game. Skeletons fighting each other. Okay, he's taken care of. These two seem to be stuck in a standoff. Congratulations, you're the winner. I'll just quickly grab the coordinates and see what we can take. Here we are back in Llama Valley, and I think it's time to stop dilly-dallying and jump into this barn. After doing just a small amount of clearing, I threw down my crafting table and got to work on building a foundation with dark oak. I then smelted some of this cobble into smooth stone and cleared out my inventory just a little bit. And then I placed some spruce planks around a section of the roof, which I think really complements the dark oak well. Grabbing that stone, we cut it all into stone bricks and placed it around the base of the frame. Oak logs on those bricks on the side of the build, which I then stripped. Some stone brick stairs. Saw a sunset, can recommend. Added a bunch of spruce fences to keep the place nice and aerated. For the roof frame, I used a combination of spruce planks, spruce stairs, and spruce slabs. Yeah, that's got a total barn vibe, I think. I continued with the spruce all along the frame of the roof, and just filled in the top with a mixture of oak and spruce slabs. I lit it up with torches for the time being to ward off any mobs, stripped oak here on the front and the back, and spruced it up with some fences. I then built a small stable area on the side where I'll house donkeys and horses. But it wasn't until I almost finished it that I realized I had built the whole thing one block too small. I literally played with fire, but thankfully didn't get burnt. Threw down some spruce trapdoors here for detail, and finished off the entrance. On the inside we put down stripped dark oak as a bit of a support frame. We lined the second floor with spruce planks and some spruce fences for safety. All that was left was to build a little entrance for the sheep to come in and out of the paddock, and then to light the place up. I think it's looking pretty good, but a barn isn't a barn without any occupants, so let's grab ourselves some sheep. While out gathering a few more sheep, some pillagers decided they'd drop by to check out the new barn, and were obviously very impressed. Lucky for me though, they were happy to just observe from a distance. I hope you like my barn! See you guys! We'll keep breeding these sheep up, and in no time we'll have a steady supply of wool blocks and carpet. What do you reckon? Think they like their new digs? Once we put a fence down around the perimeter, they'll have a space outside to graze as well. And as the pillagers ride off there into the distance, intimidated by my imposing barn and probably second guessing their own life choices, we have reached the end of another episode. Just a quick recap, we did quite a lot today. We started a diamond strip mine, made our first diamond pickaxe, went on an epic adventure up north where we discovered some lush caves and some creepers, but also got ourselves a little axolotl friend, which we've got stowed away somewhere in a barrel inside the house. Finally, and most importantly, we've settled into this valley which we've decided to call home and Llama Valley by planting all of our crops and building this hunk of wood and stone that stands behind me. It still needs to be decorated and populated with horses and donkeys, but I think I kind of love it. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. Thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If you did, it would really help me out if you could give it a like. I put a lot of effort into making this, and unfortunately, it just won't be suggested to others if it doesn't get liked, as currently mine is such a tiny channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, you know where to leave them. But for now, take care of each other and see you in the next episode. Bye!